Hey guys, welcome back to Computer Warriors Community. My name is Brian Satz, owner of the Computer Warriors, and I'm going to take you guys through a little program demonstration of an extremely helpful application that if you don't have on your computer and you're not familiar with it, I highly recommend you checking it out. It's called CCleaner. Now that's been around for a very long time. Now this really helpful application does a few things. One of the main things that it does is you can analyze files on your computer and run scans to get rid of just a bunch of just junk, temporary, useless files. That's the big thing that this program does. Now we've seen it free up upwards of 400 gigabytes of space on certain computers and tens of millions of files that have been left behind. One really cool thing it can do too is that if you've ever upgraded from, let's just say like maybe Windows 7 to Windows 10, and you're after your trial period of making sure things are good to go, it'll actually go back in and there's an option to remove previous versions of Windows installations. That can free up, maybe 70 to 100 gigabytes of space on your computer. So if your computer is showing really low hard drive space, this is the first thing you should probably run. So I'm going to take you through how to actually download this. So you're going to want to go to the internet, and website I'd recommend going to is filehippo.com. And once you're here, it's the most popular download. So take a look here and click on the link for CCleaner. And we're going to get the option to download the latest version right here. So we'll click that now. And once this downloads, we'll go ahead and run the installer. Let's see. And here it is. And I'll take you guys through the setup and we'll take you through a round of running the application. Now, one thing I didn't tell you about that this program does and does very well is it actually does registry cleaning too. Now, the registry is a database inside your computer that just kind of keeps track of a lot of different things and a lot of different settings. That can get clogged up too over time when you install programs and remove programs. It can leave leftover traces of just basically junk there. So be careful when you run through any type of installation like this. If you're not looking to install Avast antivirus, you need to read this. We're not going to check the box here. So we'll go ahead and just click install. All right, so it's a very quick installation. And let's go ahead and run CCleaner here. All right, so now that we're inside the program, let's take a look at a few of the options that you can set. So with Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, you can go through and remove, cookies and downloaded history and temporary internet files. That's where a lot of junk can really hang out. If you want to, you can clear out your saved passwords. Maybe you were at a public computer or someplace and you just don't want to keep this information there by mistake. You can clean it from here. One thing, it looks like this is unchecked, but recent documents, if you check that, your list of recent files that you've actually opened, that can be removed. And let's see, the recycle bin can get emptied. So fair word of warning, I've seen a lot of people use their recycle bin and their trash bin on the computer as an actual storage place for highly important files. If for any reason you put stuff in your recycle bin that you do not want to delete, when you run CCleaner, by default, that stuff's gone. So be very careful on that. Let's see here. Let's see, under advanced, here's the option for old Windows installations. So that's really cool. You also have the ability to wipe free space. So let's just say that you're going to maybe sell your computer, okay? And you remove all your personal files and your personal information, but you want to make sure nobody can recover that data if you go to sell or give your computer away. If you click this wipe free space, it's going to overwrite all that free space on your hard drive so nobody can recover the data from it. So that's really cool. So you also have other applications here that you can go through and do Firefox, Google Chrome, and a bunch of different programs in certain settings here to clear out a bunch of the junk. And you have your registry options that you can go through and clean. One thing I recommend though is if you decide to do the registry scans, it's going to ask you along the way if you want to go ahead and make a backup of your registry. I highly recommend doing so you can at least revert those changes if it inadvertently breaks anything. So there's a whole lot more that we can talk about with CCleaner, but I wanted just to give you an introduction here and let you know basically how it works. It's a great utility. You need to have it installed on your computer. If you've got any questions about this or how to use it, please feel free to reach out to us. And if this if this video has been helpful in any way, shape, or form, please comment below, like the video, and share it with your friends. We appreciate you tuning in so much. Stay tuned for another video here shortly. Thank you so much.